Well, thank you very much. Congratulations for the meeting. It's very inspiring to know how worldwide are people working breathless in the recovery of this magical ecosystem. Well, I'm I am the manager of Salarte, that is a NGO that shouldn't exist and were founded in 2012 because the dramatic situation of the abandoning of the marshlands and the saltpans, artisan saltpans in South Spain, and we are aiming to demonstrate with our example how we think is the way to recover this magic ecosystem, mainly for our next generation, as this little child that is in the screen. Well, my first encounter with the saltpans in Bay of Cádiz were that the marshes of Los Toruños in Natural Park Bay of Cádiz. We were contracted by the government to transform this place in appearance nice, but plenty of poaching, prostitutions, illegal activities, and we could have the opportunity of draw a model, a recovery model, and after 1-2 years became in the most visited metropolitan park in the Iberian Peninsula. And in this place, I learned a lot of things about the artisan saltpans by the University of Cádiz. And we decided to start 2 international meetings about the recovery of the saltpans, talking with experts, in this case with France and Portugal, and in order to improve our situation. And after a lot of job, we could get the transformation of the law in Spain in order to give of the virgin sea salt and the flower of the salt, as 3,000 years ago have been done in the Bay of Cádiz. But the challenge have not changed. We have to work in the added value, in the cooperativism, in the collaboration between the salt makers, and with improve the proud of belongings to this territory. You know, I want to be quick. We know that the marshes, the virgin marshes, are the second blue sink of carbon, of blue carbon in the world. The first one are the mangroves, and from the USCN have demonstrated that the saltpans can storage 700 tons of blue carbon per year. So we have an opportunity of recovery, as we are doing with the help of CEO BirdLife, Spanish BirdLife partners, and the MAVA Foundation, in order to focus the importance of this magical ecosystem that have a obvious link between the ecosystem services and human well-being, as have demonstrated a lot of scientists. So we are aiming to focus in the benefits of the values of this ecosystem, and I am very worried because and I am talking for myself. the biologists and conservationists are shamed talking about economy, talking about business, and in my opinion, for my first insist, we have to change our vision and put in the table the economy issues. It's very important to know that to share with the world that all the 5 capitals that manage the world today are supported by the natural capital. In fact, without healthy natural capital, the financial capital, the human capital, the social and relationship capital, the intellectual capital couldn't exist. So it's very important for us, the conservationists, to talk about the importance of the economy, of the ecosystem services, and the profitability of the saltpans and the marshes for our lives. A good friends have investigated that, and they discovered in a saltpan in Spain that 32 different ecosystems have been provided by just one saltpan. So it's very important to know that we are in the decade of the restoration. All the wellness of the saltpans are demonstrated in a lot of territories. In France, in my opinion, is the Mecca, is the mirror in order to copy and to benchmark in the way of them. And it's very important to take in value the local knowledge. We have been recovered a lot of saltpans, different saltpans in Trebujena marshes, in Bay of Cádiz, in another places. This is San Jose saltpan, a saltpan recovered by the job of Salarte. This is the results. La Covacha in a natural reserve in the Trocadero Island. The Trocadero Island that have been managed by Salarte for some years. In Mauritania, saltpans are being recovered, restored right now by Venezuela. We are involved in Paraguaná saltpans in order to improve their situation. In La Esperanza saltpan, a nice example of the University of Cádiz, we have been involved, and the different volunteer camps have been developed with the help of SEO Life, and it's very inspiring how the job of the managing of the land, in this case of the saltpans, can bring some results as magical as this one. I want to explain that the Kentish plover, as this one, answer very quickly to our management. So it's a very important example of the results of our work. We are aiming to share our heritage with a lot of people, bird watching experiences, wildlife experiences, heritage, gastronomy, and as this journalist said, we are playing a battle for nature. Fortunately, SEO BirdLife and BirdLife International with MABA and all the BirdLife partners take a hand for Salarte projects, and we are right now working breathless in the restoring and the recovery of the Bay of Cádiz marshes, because there are more than 5,000 hectares of ancient saltpans that are right now abandoned. The red droughts are abandoned saltpans. So it's very important for us to demonstrate the possibility of the recovery. And this is one of our last projects with MAVA Foundation and CEO Berlife, in the partner of Spain, of Berlife. And we are very happy sharing these videos and the improve of the very important salt pan of 55 hectares that is being restored from January in order to recover the proud of belonging to the salt farmers and the aquaculture farmers. So this is the current situation of the marsh. In the building in the ground is a tidal mill, an ancient tidal mill that is a very nice example for us. In order to I were talking about before about the shame of the conservationists and the biologists, the environmental managers, talking about economy. This man, the chef, Ángel León, having demonstrating that the reuse of an abandoned salt pan, of an abandoned heritage, can be do. This is an article in Time. We are trying to the pilot cultivation of the Fostera marina, the sea grain, as a possibility of reuse of the abandoned salt pans. This is a picture of our cultivation. We are working in that from 2008, 2018. We are running this project for the last 6 years, and the results of these cultivations are this sea rice that is a jewel. It's a jewel that can inspire not just the human gastronomy, the human source of food, even the restoration of the habitat. So we have to look the marsh with hungry, with respect, and with innovative ideas, because we have a very important heritage right now. This is the guns of the Napoleon troops in the Trocadero Island, and we are obsessed to transform the goods in services. The left image is a daily fishing made by our partners, and the right image is not a fake. It's a picture taken from the inside of the tidal mill, the restaurant, the Aponente restaurant, the more sustainable restaurant in the world, and the marshes outdoor that can give to us a nice inspiration. We are doing inspirational trips. This is one of the more influenced women in the 20th century in the United States. She has been belonging to the Obama government and a lot of business company that is she's a good fan of our model. So it's possible the transformation of the heritage and to put in value the ancient values. This is a real recreation by architects of the tidal mill in El Caño, 19th century. This is how Ángel León, the chef of the sea, and me found this heritage. And this is how can you see today this tidal mill restored, and when all the food that is served is from the marsh, from the mud, and from the saltpans and from the ocean. So we are obsessed to care our salt farmers, the fishermen that works with us. These people are contracted by us, and we are working devoted in order to save their culture, their knowledge, and to get the proud of belonging of our territory, because without them we have no saltpans and no biodiversity, and we will not have a tourist destination to market and nowhere to show, no ecotourist to welcome. So in these humble marches can be done amazing experiences. This is 1 week ago. It's an experienced tour by very rich people, but they are crazy. They become crazy, discovering how the fishermen, the local farmers, the local salt makers do their job. So it's an opportunity to transform the abandoned marshes to proud territories, just doing the things that are doing a lot of colleagues in worldwide, in Bulgaria, in Italy, in France, in Portugal, in even America. That as Jesus Pinilla, my partner, will share with you later. So thank you very much for your support. Thank you very much for care the nature and the saltpans. And we have to change our bohemian view, not to lose it, but we have to get proud in the transformation and the sharing, the importance, economic, touristic, and the importance for the society of the saltpan. So thank you very much, and have a good look with your meeting.